Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I am going to explain you sonnet number 18 written by William Shakespeare, which is also known as Shall I Compare Thee to a Summer's Day. So let's get started. But before starting, let me explain you that William Shakespeare has written this sonnet number 18 for his friend, a very close friend of him, and has cherished and embraced his beauty within this poem. The poem starts with the line, Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. Here the poet says, Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Means, how can I compare you to a summer's day? The summer season is considered to be a pleasant season, a season full of joy, a season full of beauty. But still, the beauty of his friend is actually way more lovely and way more pleasant than the beauty of the summer season. Thou art more lovely and more temperate mean you are more lovely, you are more pleasant, you are more beautiful than the summer season itself. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date. The rough winds of the summer season are so harsh on the little buds. During summer season, the buds prepare themselves to bloom as a full-grown flower, but the harsh winds destroy them. And summer's lease hath all too short a date. This means that if a person takes something as a lease means for rent for a scheduled period of time, he has to return the thing at the specific time mentioned. Similarly, the summer season is also allotted with the scheduled time in the course of nature. After that particular time, summer has to leave its place to be replaced by another season. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often in his gold complexion dimmed. Here, the sun has been metaphorically indicated as the eye of heaven. So, the poet wants to say that the sun in the sky, sometimes it shines very brightly, and sometimes even the gold complexion of the sun is dimmed. Actually, the meaning of dimmed is represented by the clouds, like the clouds cover the sun and the sun rays are unable to reach our eyes. So these two lines means that even the complexion of the sun or the fairness of the sun or the beauty of the sun gets dimmed within the course of time. Similarly, the humanly beauty or the materialistic beauty of a person fades with the time. And every fair from fair sometime declines by chance or nature's changing course untrimmed. Here, the first fair represents a fair person, a good person, and the second fair indicates the beauty of a person, the fairness of a person. So, the poet wants to explain that the beauty of a person will always decline with the course of time, with the changing of the nature. Even the beauty of a fair person, here fair means a good person, will also decline with the running time. But thy eternal summer shall not fade, nor lose possession of that fair thou own. The poet says to his friend that your beauty will never fade with the course of time. Here the word summer represents the beauty of his friend. Therefore, the beauty of his friend is metaphorically called as eternal beauty, which will never get faded with the course of time. Cause the poet has found a way to preserve the eternal beauty of his friend through his writings. Therefore, the poet decides to write down the beauty of his friend so that it can be passed down from generation to generation, and still the beauty of his friend will be preserved and will never get vanished like the summer season in nature. Nor shall death brag thou wander in his shade, when in eternal lines to time thou grow. The poet will preserve the friend's beauty in such a way that even the death will be incapable to demolish his beauty. The poet will encode the beauty of his friend, the loveliness, the softness, the charmingness, and kindness in his verse, which will live up to the doomsday. Then the poet concludes the poem by expressing a more philosophic idea. So long as man can breathe or eyes can see, so long lives this, and this gives life to thee. So the couplet means that as long as there are men alive, as long as there are eyes to see, as long as everyone lives, the beauty of his friend will get life. His beauty will be praised, and his beauty will be preserved and live forever within ourselves. Therefore, to preserve the beauty of his friend, Shakespeare writes down this poem so that it can be remembered, so that the beauty of his friend can be remembered forever. So that is the end of this video and the explanation of the poem. And if you guys liked it, then please like, share and subscribe my channel. And thank you so much for visiting my channel.